Hey Game Makers, it's Intoxicatious, and I'm coming to you with another episode of Game Maker Studio Previews. On this episode, I've got a game here called Savage, and it's a barbarian game with some elements mixed in of Mario, Zelda 2, Gargoyle's Quest. It's actually really cool. I played it a while back, and recently it has come out under Steam Greenlight, and there's a Kickstarter for it. And I thought it was super cool. Definitely, when I first played it, I was like, "This is I don't know. I guess it's got a lot of really good variety in the way it's presented, especially for something like Game Maker Studio, proving that it's just like a development kit that definitely holds its own weight." So I'm gonna hop into it in a second. I'm just gonna show you this is a scroll of the Kickstarter page and all the info you need. It's on IndieDB. It's where a lot of great indie games are uploaded and tested first before they're released. A lot of alphas and betas. So when you check out the Kickstarter page, you'll see the download through IndieDB. But enough about that. I'll show you how super cool the game is. I'll hop in and show you why I like it so much. Okay, so here's the title screen for Savage. I like animated title screens. They're really cool. It's definitely a throwback, as I said, to older games. Like, this could easily be on Super Nintendo or something like that, especially if you guys like Gargoyle's Quest. He hasn't mentioned it, but the side-scrolling portion of like ActRaiser is definitely in there too. So let's get this started. I already have my control set up. It's got actually a lot of really good options here that I'm just kind of quickly going through. This actually is really nice. I like the way, so you can do windowed or full screen. I'm just windowed right now, but he has a 4:3 and a 16:9 aspect, and you can change the HUD. But what I'm talking about specifically is that I like the way it. He just did these little like cheap pixel doodles. I don't know. Instead of just saying like text on screen 16:9 whatever, everything is very thematic, which has a level of presentation, which is good. So, I mean, if you're definitely looking to sell your game, everything should have a high level of presentation, or at least have be thematic. So this has got like the whole like scroll, old parchment look to it. So that's a good technique there if you guys want to know about when you're making a game. Keep every aspect of your game thematic. It's actually very, like, UI and UX, user interface and user experience, are actually very difficult. A lot of people kind of just shrug that off and they're like, let's just get into the game, but you forget. A gamepad can be used. I'm just going to use the keyboard today. And your standard sound settings. But I'm glad they all exist and they're all here. So I'm going to start a completely new game, but like I said, I have played this a long time ago, sometime last year. So let's just enter my name. I'll just go with the default. Kel is fine, just to pop into it. Very, very classic feel. I love it. Okay. Oh, I remember when I played this. I loved the lighting, the way it's done. It's I guess you could say dynamic. It's always in flux. So, mighty Gosen warrior, eh? A real wolf of the wild? And I am definitely going to spit on him. Not smart, Runt. Not smart at all. And neither was going after the dog catches hammer. You'll die for that, Gosen. But first, you'll work. As long as you can still bleed, you can work. I'm like, forget that! Get after him! And Gosen's such a badass, he can punch bricks. So, that's cool. Okay, so let's just take a moment here, because first of all, good music, good sound, very classic feel. I like that. And by the way, I don't know if I mentioned, it was on the title screen, it's Matt Fitzpatrick. Yeah, I believe, who's doing the game all by himself, though, so when I compliment something like the music and the sound and the animation and coding, all of it, it's all one guy. He's very busy. So, when you look at that, like the water effect, just everything has that little enough detail to just immerse you in the game, make you forget that you're just sitting in front of a screen playing the game. Even the animation's very fluid. I was working on a platform game not too long ago, at least just an engine, and I remember I like the realistic feel of gravity, and I thought I had it. I thought I had a really good feel. And then I played this game, and this gravity is very stiff. It's very real-world gravity. It's not floaty. So I went back after playing this. I'm like, this feels good. I went back to my engine, and although it's an engine, you can adjust the gravity all you want. I set the default to be the default of Savage, because I was like, you know what? I like this. And it definitely felt a lot better, and the faster gravity is, the faster the action is in the game. So something to remember too, that like depending on the time scale of your game, like the flow, if things have to be fast, everything should kind of feel fast. Forgot the name of it now, but what is it, House of Deadly Ninjas or something like that? That is another great example of the game is so fast and so paced, so just even the gravity is fast. Having a fast floaty game is good too, but I mean, like, keep in mind, like, this is all has to do with theme and the, the user experience. So anyway, enough about that. But the animation is always happening. He doesn't just have like one stiff piece of animation in the air. So I don't quite remember the point of the game, sadly, and I don't really care because it's open world. Let's see if I remember here. There is a option screen, which is great. So all your different equipment and whatnot, your items. I just got the Gosen fetish and configuration, all that. Before I. Oh. Okay, so I don't know why I'm collecting all this. I'll be honest. I haven't. Ah, okay. 3 tributes gave me another wound marker. So kind of like heart pieces. There's also, I think I mentioned it was compared to Zelda 2, for what I assume. Obviously, it's great though. Okay, not only do spikes hurt you, but then the sprite is changed to have blood on it, so it really tells you, okay, that's the thing. This right here, that's the thing that hurts you. I'm sorry, I like to gush about this game because like I really do like it. And the combat, although I'm sucking. There we go. What I get? Okay, iron armor, auto-equipped. That was nice. So you can see that it's in here. Things level up, I believe. You get better with like. So there are only 10 weapons, but it's okay because it's not supposed to be like WoW where everything is all World of Warcraft where everything's like gear crazy. Each weapon is dynamic and offers a new way to play, and it's fun! That's all I gotta say, it's fun! please kickstart it, it's great. The lighting even, this is what I was talking about, where like the shadow shrinks as you get closer to the light, and then expands and goes distant the further away you get. So I'm free! Now what? And I get a quest, remember, yeah, this has a quest system. Amazing! I've always wanted to play, I don't remember where the quests are, I don't even mind that much. I'm just gonna get out of here. This is where things get kind of cool and remind me of things like Gargoyle's Quest, and when people were really using Mode 7 on the Super Nintendo to show, sprite scaling, rotation, and stuff like that, so they had this like pseudo 3D feel. But this is that open world aspect that Matt was talking about and that I mentioned, that you can just go wherever you want with the, within limits, because there are mountains. Let's pop into one of these battles. So this is what makes it similar to Zelda 2, where in the open world, these battle sequences happen. And now I have a wooden club. And a hunting spear. Alright, so, good. Perfect. I've got 2 items to show you, that's great. So here are the 2 different items. The difference is not necessarily in damage right now, you have to level up your items. But if I show you, see how there's like this different feel? This one's like a nice stab, it's ranged. The hair is great. I've never thought I'd be so into... Whoop! Oh shoot. Just like a blob of black pixels, but it's really cool. More iron armor. Did that upgrade in any way, or am I crazy? Yeah, I've got... Okay, so my iron armor upgraded, but then I found some more. Okay. Not a big deal. The lighting effect is really good. I think there's, like, time going on. Oh, yeah, these are animal tracks leading south. I don't know if that's in the game, the quest, or whatever. This is still alpha. This game's not even close to ready if it's in alpha, but already you can see total proof of concept. This is a little encampment. Where I got throwing dagger. Much like Castlevania, it's up and attack, so it's very limited. Like, you could play this if you have an NES controller that hooks up to USB, go for it, or even a Super NES controller. Like, that's what I like about games that try to follow that retro feel. You don't have to use an Xbox 360 controller or like Logitech or something. I don't know, whatever you're using. You can if you've got the USB ones. Look at the time change. You see that? You see now it's going like sunset or whatever? Or sunrise? I don't know. Yeah, you can hook up a classic controller and even get more of a feel. And you put that along with a Steam machine, or even if your computer hooks up to your TV. What's the difference? It feels exactly like this game could have been on whatever console, Super Nintendo or NES. I don't know if NES could have handled all these colors. Probably then Super Nintendo. I don't know. I don't know what much more to say about this game. I don't think I've given you... That's the problem. I didn't want this to be long, but I don't think I've given you everything I could possibly show you. There's just so much. Just, I don't know. You know what I'll do? I'll speed this part up, okay? Okay, so I sped that up just to kind of get into this. I didn't want to waste too much time just walking around. Oh, game handles slants perfectly up and down. It's nice. Ooh, wait, what the? When you fall a great distance. Oh, shoot. Oh, I gotta die. That's in the game. I have to die to show you what it's like. It's really cool. When you fall a great distance, he like lands and he kind of like ugh, and like stuns for a second, which is, you know, I guess irritating to some, but it's also cool for this fact that there's a sense of realism. Duck attack, which is good, which means there are multiple ways to approach your enemy. I have to say, like, he listed on the Kickstarter page when you check it out that it's like an engaging, I think he calls it, engaging melee system, and I would definitely use the word engaging. I believe that. That's. I wonder if I can get the axe off this guy. Yes. Let's stick in the tree. Okay. Kickstart this now. Like, I don't think you need me to talk about this anymore. That flew out of his hand and hit the tree. Ah. Oh, it's a throwing axe. Or that's a little bit of an error, I think. At the top there, it's got like my throwing daggers and the throwing axes on top of each other. Okay. So that's oh, I better get an actual. Yeah, let's go back to the spear. See the bar there, the XP bar. It's leveling up, so that's good. I'll keep using that. Okay. Maybe I should have bumped into him and kind of egged him on, because that was lame that nothing happened. More awesome. Oh, what? Let me kill this, like, dog thingy cat dog, come on. It's clearly some sort of feline whatever. I got two different things there. Ah, there we go. That's how it should have done in the first place. So I may have encountered a bug. I don't know. Matt, if you watch this, tell me if that was a bug or correct it if it is, that when I tried to equip the hurl bat or whatever, it was on top of the... Like I said, guys, this is an alpha, so... Give him a break. This is amazing. I was going to show that this is the lighting on top, and then I go into the cave, and then boom. Now it's dark. On full, okay. Very... Oh! I like how it bends. See how it's like, and then it bends down the thing? Yeah. Ah! I keep confusing my buttons. I don't know why I set it up in such a fashion. What's that? Ore. I don't know if there what exactly it is. If there's like some sort of recipe type system or whatever, or if the items are specifically the consumables are like more for quests or whatever. But it's very ambitious. He's got a lot going on here, and that's why the Kickstarter is going to help. It'll give him whatever he needs to get the job done. I don't know. I don't know what else to show you. I don't know a lot about the game. I wish I had honestly gone through. So, I mean, that's got to be a testament that I don't even know a lot about the game per se. And I still am just totally blown away. What is this? Wow, this is kind of funny. Alright, well, this is an interesting little indie room with wieners flying everywhere. Okay, I gotta stop this. I'm going on too long. I don't know. Just kickstarted, okay? The game is Savage. The, what is it? It's up in the title or wherever. It was like the Revenge of Gosen or whatever. But it's Savage. It's by Matt Fitzpatrick. It's on Kickstarter. It's on IndieDB. It's on Steam Greenlight. So, check out this alpha build for yourself. Get further than I did. Oh, great. Thanks, Matt. Oh, I want to show you death. So perfect. Ah, I love that animation. And yeah, if I wanted to, I should want to save, and I can't right now, I think, just because it's an alpha. So, all the things I told you to do it if you want. I'm not forcing you, but I love this game. I really do, and I can't wait till it's a full release. Not much more to say. Hope you find inspiration with it, and continue to make your own games, your own stuff. Just to let you know, quickly before the end, Global Game Jam just happened, so check out the Global Game Jam site. That's a game jam that obviously happens globally, so there's going to be a lot of content there. So that just finished over the weekend. Check out Global Game Jam, and check out all the different games that have been made over that weekend. But also, importantly, just a little tidbit, addendum to all this, there's a game jam going on right now that finishes this weekend, and it's called Candy Jam. And I'll put the link in the description. I can't quite remember. It's a .io. The point of it is, if you guys didn't know, that King, the makers of Candy Crush Saga and whatever, they've got trademarks on, or at least are attempting to get trademarks on, words like candy and saga, or possibly just candy, in the video game world, so that people can't rip off their games. But it's a little ridiculous and it's going too far, and if you guys have checked out the Banner Saga, they're having issues securing the trademark first for the Banner Saga for the word saga, because King with Candy Crush Saga, they don't want them to have that trademark, which is ironic because they're like, we want the candy trademark, so they're being very bully-like in this sense. So the point of Candy Jam is to just satirically poke fun at the company and create somewhat of a protest. So if this interests you and you're upset about big companies using exploitative tactics and brute force in the patent and trademark offices to shut down indie developers, support this idea, and like I said, link in the description, and make a game that's has something to do with candy, just to, like, stick it to them. So yeah, check out that link, and I'll see you guys next time with some more games that I find. I'm gonna branch out more from Steam and whatnot, Indie Database and Game Jolt. Lots of other great websites. Anyway, rambling again, but don't stop making game, guys. I like playing them, and I'm going to be participating in the Candy Jam, so this week I'll be busy with that. So, I'll show you guys my game I guess next week when I have a video. Don't stop making games. I'll see you next time.